I never once
And you know
said
what,
that.
April? At one point in time, and I hope you never feel like this, the way that I felt, at one point in time, I was so afraid to talk to him.
Oh.
Because I was just so targeted. And that's where that's where you start questioning yourself.
Yeah.
Because you're like,
that's not fair.
Fuck these people. Like, fuck these people. Like, I am not like this.
Nope.
That's whenever you're like, this is like a friend, and I can't hurt him because all these people, like, want him out.
I told you that. I said, you can't.
I know. You were the only person that did.
I was like, you can't allow that
too, you know?
You can't allow people to do that.
And you feel like that, though, because you feel like a target. I mean, you'll know when Ollie goes up, because everybody's going to do it to you. I can already feel it.
Yeah.
It's anybody that you're close to, they look for a reason.
Yeah.
And it's like this target on your back, and I can't even explain it until it happens, but you're just like, you're so afraid to even sit alone with that person in the room. And then you feel so guilty because this is the person that's been closest to you the whole time.
Yeah. And all you are is conversating, and it's not even about the game. You're not even plotting. You're talking about personal experiences.
I knew he was leaving.
And the worst part is like, you just want to scream and say, we're not talking about the fucking game. We're not plotting against you guys. We're talking about our lives. Can we not talk about our lives? Yeah. Can we not, because at least it takes me out of the game for 10 minutes. I'm like, leave me the fuck alone. And that's how I just feel like sometimes. I just want to scream at the top of my lungs and run around here like a crazy person. Then people be like, oh my God, the bitch is crazy. So it's like, you can't, there's nothing you can do. And I already knew that. And that's when I was like, just leave her alone. Steven's, we all know about don't rub it in her face.
I know, you did tell me that, and so did Ollie. And that's whenever I told you, I was like, I appreciate that so much because there's so much that I've learned.
Yeah, and you can't, And I can't, you held yourself together. I can't believe you did it that well today.
Because, like I said to somebody, I was like, because I would have been a target. Like, I was afraid if I broke down that, like, everybody was going to, because I think everybody was waiting for me.
I wasn't, and neither was Ollie. I can tell you that right now. Neither of us were, at all. We never once said, we already kind of understood your situation because we're friends in the house, and people, like, campaign against us,
how it goes. Yeah.
And I'm like, that's not fair. That's totally not fair.
Angie had Steven by her side
the whole
time.
Week. She held his hand through that elimination.
I know. That's what I heard.
That's dirty, dude. That's really dirty.
But yes, she didn't have his back.
No.
Yeah, I was the one that
Never
got targeted. Once. That's why. That's right. That's why with her. That's another one.
It's just dirt. And I'm sitting there going, she didn't talk to him for the first week we were in the house. She really didn't at all.
I know. It really had something to do with the original last couple days.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. I don't
She was
get
afraid
it.
to even talk to him. Yeah. I asked her outside if she would have his back, and she was like, no, I wouldn't expect that of. And I was like, you dirty friend. Yeah. What a fucking person to have on your side.
Yeah. Well, and she's dirty anyway. Like, first of all, like me, a couple of us were looking around going, why? Why were they laying in bed together? Why does she have to have something of his? Why are they holding hands? Why is no matter what, they're always together constantly?
Yeah, and I felt like, and I didn't blame Steven for it because I'm like, he kind of reminds me of me in a way. Like, I let people in that I shouldn't sometimes just because.
You're a good person.
Well, it's hard sometimes, even in real life, even in life. Like, I've let people in that have done me wrong or whatever, and.
I'm the same way, honey.
We get do seem the same way.
And the thing is though, you learn your lesson, you think you'll get over it, but you never will, because that's just the type of person you are.
And she fucking thinks she got away with it.
Yeah.
Like, she's like, oh, like, that bitch is the one that going around campaigning. That bitch tried to set me up.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Against Steven.
I'll tell you
and the
right
thing
now,
is against Steven. And I'm sitting there going, why are you all, okay, when it was her and Brian, she would have loved to see you and Steven up, because it took the target off her. And then I'm sitting there going, now you're best friends with Steven? Why is it and that's, I was pointed out to me.
Well, I'll tell you right now, April, that's the thing. Like, I know who, this whole thing has definitely given me a little bit of input on who, and you know what? You and Ollie have nothing to worry about, because I know who I've been able to talk to, and I know who I haven't been able to talk to, and I know who I've had to been fake around. And, like, just a couple people I'm contemplating over.
And such a tough decision. I can't imagine your position. I can't. Like, and if you just want to talk, please, like, bring me up here, and I won't give you my opinion. I'll just sit back.
But sometimes I need somebody else's opinion.
But I mean, I will literally sit back and go.
Honest opinion, like, you and talking to you like a friend, not like about the game.
Not about the game. You and I are exactly in the facts, because I'll tell you exactly what I would have done if I was head of household this week. I would be so fucking confused, because do you go with the house? Like everybody asks, so that way you're not the first to target the other, the other group of people. Do you want to ruffle feathers? We're all saying, yeah, we will. Yeah, we're so tough. We'll do it. Fuck no. I'd be scared. I'd be peeing my pants right now going, what am I going to do? Do you want to really ruffle the feathers and maybe put up, Angie? I don't know. I don't know if I would do that right now. Do you want to maybe go the easier route, put Jerry and Dan like the house wants? I don't know if that's fair either. She could turn around and automatically come right against, put me and you up if she wins it next week. So for me, I was a little pissed when I had heard that she was targeting our group and she was going to do it this week if she went ahead of household, which kind of pissed me off.
Yeah, it would have been us, honey. Yeah. If she gets it, no matter what, we're going up.
Yeah, one of us four is going
up. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
But I told Ollie, I said, put me up against Libra.